else they're doing that day,
Cool.
and that type of thing.
Cool, man.
And I like the 5 to maybe 10 minute window,
Uh-huh.
and of course if I do set it up, I may set something up for, you know, just say 5 minutes, and we got to do an AMRAP, so to speak, for the 5 minutes. Or I usually have a challenge task that I know is going to take them 5 to 10 minutes. If somebody's slow that day, it's going to take them a little longer. If somebody's new, they're going to take a little bit longer, that type of thing.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it sounds like a great template, pretty much very similar to what, I do, and a lot of us other underground type athletes and,
Yep.
and coaches do. That's good shit. So are you doing the same workouts that you put up, or is your personal development different from what you have your athletes doing, or what?
I'm not doing the same actual workouts. The template itself is similar. My warm up is tweaked a little bit to what I'm looking for. Like up until the last couple of weeks, I just jacked up my quad, so I was planning to do a meet here in January, so that's out.
Yeah.
But like for myself, for example, my Monday workout has been warm up, do max effort good mornings, work to a heavy 5, and the next week work to a PR 5. Week after that, work to a 3. And the last couple of sets, I superset with broad jumps,
Yeah.
as well as then do some drop offs at 90%. And then from there, it's 3 sets of dumbbell press in the 6 to 10 range, do a wave load, superset with dumbbell row, same thing, wave load, finish up with some core work, weighted hyperextensions, and ab wheel. And then in the event that I happen to be moving slow and whatnot, and I have enough strength, so to speak, I might do a little conditioner at the end of that.
Cool, man.
But for me, that was just moving fast through those things.
Yeah.
That was my conditioning.
Pick up the pace and cut down on the rest periods. That really seems to keep things moving pretty good,
Yeah.
but not necessarily race through it as fast as possible. Focus on the other quality first and just cut
The
down.
goal is to accomplish quality reps. Everybody gets so excited now about,
How fast you can do
move
it.
fast for conditioning, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Well, if your reps are piss poor, that bad neurological learning is taking place. If you're so fucking deconditioned or too, wiped out from not enough rest time that you should be looking at the 5 rep range, instead you fail muscularly at 3, or you fail at 5 and you're trying to get 8, and the only reason is not because of strength or it's because of a conditioning thing, then you're not getting enough muscular work. Conditioning is for conditioning, strength is for strength, speed is for speed. Know what you're actually trying to accomplish before you just start writing workouts and throwing in a bunch of shit.
Right. Right. And that's one of the things that I've always found funny is people get so involved with trying to do something differently as opposed to trying to make it as effective as possible. One of the things, is like try to mix modalities in as many different ways that you possibly can. So one day we're going to do it like this, then we're going to do it like that, and constantly vary and constantly mix it up so it becomes just so random. I like mixing it up, but just making it so randomized that it really doesn't even start to make sense at all. And I think kind of have a plan and progressions to get from point A to point B is much better than just throwing darts at the wall and hopefully that you hit it one time. Once every 2 months you're actually going to hit that goal or that thing that you're really trying to achieve, not just find a way to get there and do it, not just try and do it randomly. Cool, man. So what about business? What's working for you lately? I know things are a little bit better this year than they were last year and the year before, or what? What kind of changes have you made in the past year or so that's been working to your benefit?
Oh, well, achievement-wise, business is in effect doubled. I'm now in a totally different place. I'm here for a matter. And as opposed to training almost entirely one-on-one and whatnot, which is, I mean, I love my clients, don't get me wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a hard way to make a living, especially up here.
Yeah.
But now I can work them into small groups, get more clients in, save myself a lot of, long days. I still have long days because that's what I choose to do, but now I choose to do it.
Right.
And, doing much better financially, training more clients, helping more people that way. And they have so much more fun because they're now coming in groups of 3 and 4, and they're, have kind of their workout buddies, so to speak, that push each other. We had a woman that she's been traveling. She's a musician, so she's been traveling for a few weeks. And so she hasn't been in a few weeks, and she rolled into her usual group last night. And it was, like old home time, you know what I mean? Like everybody was excited to see her. And now that's totally cool, and it doesn't happen as much when you just train one-on-one.
Right.
So it's been nice. That's been a good thing, and as far as my business goes, it's only made my business bigger and better. Being here and working with Mel has definitely been a bonus because it's been able to let me do my own thing and have a lot more freedom and a lot more space. So definitely things have been good.
Awesome, man. So what types of things, like, obviously you're talking about training athletes, training people for general fitness. It comes down to, everyone knows it's much more than the 3 or 5 hours you put in the gym a week. What about the other 60 some hours in the week that you have? What are the types of things that you teach to your people to help them live, take more of a proactive approach to getting stronger and healthier and just having a better lifestyle when they're not, under your wing? They're out there on their own. As far as nutrition-wise, how daily routines, things like that.
What I really teach my people more